Got it. Starting over. Question 1. Tell me about yourself.
Hello, I am Dipanshu, a full-stack developer from Delhi. I completed my diploma in computer engineering from AIT, followed by migration in BCA. After that, I joined Intellipath full-stack development course, and now I am focused on MERN Stack development. For development, I use React and Tailwind for my front-end, Node.js and Express for my backend, and for my database, I use MongoDB. One of my recent projects is personal finance tracking app that extract data from PDF and so categorize spending through visual representation on dashboard. Right now, I am improving my backend skills and aiming for a full-time role in full stack development.
Thanks. Question 2. Explain call, apply, and bind in JavaScript.
Call, apply, and bind are used to change the value of this in a function. Call invoke immediately, and it accept argument as one as individually. And the second one is apply. Apply is also invoke immediately, but it take a argument accept argument as an array. And the third one is bind. Bind is not immediately invoked. It is used. It is written up new function that can be executed later with new this binding.
Got it. Question 3. What's the difference between shallow copy and deep copy?
A shallow copy copies only the first level of an object or an array. If there is a nested object or an array, it share the same reference, and if we try to change those uh, those nested elements, and they affect the main array or object. On the other hand, the deep copies completely create a new copies, uh, completely new copy, including the nested array and objects. And if we try to change the if we try to change the any element or any nested error object, it does not affect on the main object on the array.
All right. Question 4. Explain conditional rendering in React.
Conditional rendering in React is a technique that is used to display different components based on a condition. It allows to hide also a component or uh, a component that is for example a menu card. And if it right, we can hide the menu and show menu based on a specific condition. Few uh, few method by using that method we achieve conditional rendering is if else, ternary operator, and operator, and logical operator.
Cool. Question 5. What's the difference between NPM and NPX?
NPM and NPX both are the tools in Node.js, but they use for a different purpose. NPM stands for Node Package Manager that is used to install and update the packages in a node. And NPX is stand for Node Package Executor that is used to run a package without installing them globally.
Thanks. Question 6. Explain MongoDB update operators like $set, $push, and $inc.
MongoDB Update Operator is used to modify the already exist field without replacing the entire document. And dollar set is used to modify specific field and create a new field if it uh, doesn't exist already. And second one is push is used to add an element into array. And third one is in inc, and that is it is used to decrement the numeric field values.
Got it. Question 7. Difference between inline, internal, and external CSS.
Inline, internal, and external CSS are three methods, and by using this we include a CSS in our HTML. First one is inline. Inline CSS is written inside the element into the style attribute, and it is the highest priority, and it can affect only that element. Second one is internal CSS. Internal CSS is used in a separate style tag that into the head section, and it is mainly used for a single web page. Turnover in external CSS. External CSS is written outside a .css file and include that file in our HTML file. And it is the most preferable method to use the CSS files into our HTML, and it is easy to manage multiple components by using the same CSS file.
All right. Final question. What's the difference between div and span?
Div and span both are the most useful and most used element tags in HTML. But div is difference is div is used to create a container, and it is a block level element. And that's block, and that's mean it create mm, it is start with a new line and take the entire width. On the other hand, span does not start with a new line and take only the required width. It is mostly used to whenever we have to change the target a specific portion of text.
Got it. Thanks for waiting. Here is your complete evaluation. Overall score 8.4 out of 10. Question wise scores. Tell me about yourself 8 out of 10. Call, apply, bind 9 out of 10. Shallow versus deep copy 9 out of 10. Conditional rendering 8 out of 10. NPM versus NPX 8.5 out of 10. MongoDB Update Operators 9 out of 10. CSS types 8.5 out of 10. Div versus span 8 out of 10. Strengths. Your technical concepts are genuinely strong and you rarely get stuck. Main improvement area: fluency and sentence smoothness. Try shorter sentences and fewer restarts. For a real fresher MERN interview, your knowledge is competitive, and polishing your delivery will make a big difference.
Thank you.
You're welcome.